this to start. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to... Oh, I nearly said the wrong show. Slot Car Shenanigans. Here we are. My brother Rahul. How you doing, Rahul?
I'm good. I'm good.
Get
Are you sure
in
you're
there
okay?
for another session.
Are you sure you're okay? Is it working? Is it working? Are we live?
We are live. We are hot and we are live, and people are watching already.
Very good. Very good.
Yes.
So,
Right then.
you made it.
I did. It's been a fraught day, but we're here now, and I've got to get up early doors again tomorrow to go up to Birmingham. Birmingham, home of the Peaky Blinders.
Yeah. Cool.
So yes, that's.
Oh no! Look
what a
at this.
rush
Wait.
today, bud.
Before we go any further, look who just popped into the chat.
Deleon, Robbo, how you doing?
What's up, Robbo? He's alive.
No, he's good.
So
he's good. He's been on the move.
Barely. Anyway, should we say hi to the chat first?
Yeah, go for it.
All right,
we got brother.
Mad Slot Cars, Fox and Mold, and then we have Slot R in the house. We have Slot Car Imagination. Yes. DG Raceway. Hey DG, caught your live show yesterday. It was brilliant. Thank you. Bo is in the house from Germany. Thank you for being here, Bo. As per usual, always on time. Aid is in the house. And who else we got? Keith's in the house. Thank you, Keith. Andy and Ruben Racing. What's up, Andy?
Guys.
Did you see the car that Ruben smashed up? Poor Andy.
Yeah, he's done a number on it. He didn't smash it.
It was the before and after shot. That should be a post somewhere. Someone's got to do a post there. But good on you, Ruben.
It was the comment. It was like, this is what's left of it. Weren't like, look how destroyed and battered the car is. It was like, this is what's
he must have had
left
some fun,
of it.
right?
Hey?
That's just like a stamp of fun approval. You know what I mean? Mad Dad's in the house. Thank you for being here. Who else have we got? We got lots of people. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? I don't think I missed anyone yet. DeLeon, we called him out. Oh, Harry's in the house too from Riga City. Thank you for being here. Aid Slakar Shed is in the house. RC as well. Let's see. Oh no, this guy's in the house too. This fellow, guy called Joe. Anyone know him? I don't know him that well, but anyway,
Yeah, he's all right.
He's all right. No dramas in the house. Let's see who else. I think I got everyone so far. Hey, we got caught up. That was fast.
Yeah,
I'm pretty good at this stuff. Sometimes I get good at this stuff, you know, Pete. Sometimes.
All right, cool. So what have you been up to this week?
Let's see. Last week I was in Montreal with some guy called Joe. And
it's bi-weekly, isn't it? Sorry, yeah. What have you been up to for the last 2 weeks?
What have I been up to for last week? Well, I was in Montreal. I went up to see a guy called Joe and his beautiful wife, Jen, who was very welcoming, and we had a great week together. Joe, unfortunately, we had a few races. I had to put him in his place, had to beat him with his own cars. But it was great. We had a Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada, so that weekend. So
well done,
I got
Joe.
to meet the extended family. But I cannot stress how welcome I felt with Joe and Jen, and I cannot express the gratitude of being able to share that week with them. So once again, thank you in person.
Awesome.
Oh, hey, Roll. I'm not Aid of the barbecue. I'm Ad. Okay, I'm very sorry, Ad. I will not confuse you again. Promise.
That's right. It is hard to do because, to be honest with you, I'll be honest with you, I've thought before, Ad, when you've been in the chat, that you were like one of Aid's many handles. Because he's got a few different handles, like for RC, for slot cars, I know we don't talk about that other one, but anyway. So yeah, apologies, because I've
Apologize.
thought you were aid before, and you're not. There's only one ad, and definitely only one aid.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was last week, and then I came back and Joe came back with me. And oh yeah, we hung out over the weekend at my place, and yeah, did more slot car stuff. Obviously, you know, I'm rebuilding my track. Joe came to pick up some stuff for his track. I gifted some cars to Joe. He got some cars for himself. His cousin came over, and we made sure that his cousin left with a full track as well. So, yeah, we've been spreading the love of track giving to everyone.
Get a track out there.
Yeah, there's a track everywhere, you know.
Amazing.
But yeah, his cousin's into Lego, so I'm trying to liquidate my Lego collection. So he's helping me set that all up. So I'm very appreciative of that. And then on top of that, started a board gaming club because my daughter is into board gaming, and we decided to put some board gaming together. And Joe, if you don't know this, is an avid board gamer. So we're total geeks.
What, like?
Let's see.
Monopoly or something?
I knew you were gonna bring up Monopoly. No, not Monopoly, not Risk either. Deeper
Labyrinth.
than that. Deeper. Let's go deeper. Yeah.
What, like Dungeons and Dragons board gaming?
That's not board gaming, but you're getting close. You're getting close.
I'm bored now anyway.
Yeah, I hadn't thought as much. Yeah.
This is what they do.
Yeah.
For like 5 seconds. All right, this is no explosions or chopper chases. This is not the greatest.
Yeah.
It's not like setting up road traffic cones on your track and mowing them down with like a Ford Escort or something.
You're giving me ideas. I like these ideas. Keep them coming.
Yeah.
Keep them coming. Yeah, roll them.
I don't.
Roll them.
You won't shut me up all night.
Yeah, so that was my week. How about you? What have you been up to?
Oh, hang on. What was this here? You gave Jen the car he wanted since day one.
Yeah. So he's always eyed my BMW M1 art car. And I've told him it's never been for sale, right? And it's a 124 car. And because I felt so appreciative for the week I spent with them, when he came over, I gifted him the car. But I say it wasn't for him, it's for Jen.
So we had to drive it all the way back up there, looking at it, knowing he's got to hand it over.
That's right. Yeah.
That's like Skid Row.
Yeah, you know. And then I wouldn't let him buy any other cars from me. It was hilarious.
There you go.
Every car he touched, I was like, no, that's not for sale. That's
probably why you were ill earlier in the week. He put something in your water supply before he left, teach you a lesson.
Yeah. So Sunday in the morning, I was running a fever. I was burning up, and I decided to jump on your live stream. Yeah, I decided to cool myself down with you and your sultry voice. Nah.
That's it. Get the Stellas in afterwards, it'll be fine.
There you go. But now I'm back to normal. Back to the grind.
Did you get any filming done while you were there? Can we expect any VT?
Nope.
Okay.
We did a live stream. We did a live stream on Joe's track. So, yeah.
We saw
I haven't been shooting much. I did shoot video, but it was all about the scenery in the mountains. That was more fun. And Joe has a beautiful dog called Riker. So I got to spend a lot of time with that, with Riker. And yeah, I got a lot of video of that. But no videos on slot cars at all. Yeah.
You can just see Rahul full on tourist mode off the side of some cliff with 16 cameras.
Yeah, well, there you go.
That'd be good. Oh, fair play to you, mate. You all right, Doug? Good evening, Doug. Doug's just slipped in. There he is.
What's up, Doug?
Good evening. And is Ian still in America?
I think so.
Yeah.
From the last look of it, I think he's still here.
Yeah, he tied in with Dai and Sasha.
Nice.
It would have been proper good to meet them guys. So, but good. So, any slot car deliveries, or have you sold any slot cars?
3 slot cars left, or 2 slot cars left.
Is that it?
Yeah, this past week 2 left. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good going.
That's
Don't worry. You're not coming near these.
Don't worry. I got enough on my wall first to get through. Yeah.
Amazing. Anyway, a couple of questions to ask the people, haven't we? Just to sort of get an idea
Hey,
of some
wait a
stuff to help
second. You
us.
didn't get through your 2 weeks. What you been up to?
Nothing.
That's nonsense.
No, I'm joking. What I've been up to? Well, I did my wide on Wednesdays yesterday. That was good fun.
Yes.
When I finally started the stream, that is. I started going into it and realized, well, I read some comments, and after 15 minutes, there was one comment in particular said, I don't think he's realized he's not started streaming yet, which is good because it meant that, you know, they had faith that I do turn up on time-ish every Wednesday and, you know, we go at it. And you know what? It's the first week in a while that I've actually been bang on time. I was cocky about it and put it in the chat 15 minutes before starting going, yeah, I'll be on time tonight, lads, because the wife's away for a week. So I'm like, yeah, nothing's going to like trip me over. And then, yeah, I forgot to hit go live.
Exactly, GG. Pete half streaming these days.
Yeah.
You've had a couple of mishaps recently. Coming back from commercial break without the sound on.
Well, that's a new thing. That's a new thing.
That was a new one.
And because I follow the politics, I'm so paranoid of a hot mic. Like that, get the out of it. Like in the background, like I'm live streaming, you utter, you know, and so and everyone's listening to it behind the advert.
Yeah.
Go on that. But I've come up with a strategy anyway of what to do to prevent this.
Sticky notes.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. It's better than my idea.
Just stick it on your monitor when you leave it.
Just stick it on the mic.
You should have a couple of sticky notes nearby. Say, remember to switch on mic. Remember to live stream.
I've got a Swift 16 card.
Yeah, you can start with that. Yeah. Yeah, give yourself some visual clues. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Look at that.
Oh, I need some branding for here, don't I? Like Dave does it. Dave Kennedy, he has the slot car news thing around the mic because he's journalist. I need that.
Yeah, you need that. You need that desperately.
Cool. So what else other than that?
Did you get your shipment?
No, not yet.
What the hell?
Exactly the hell. Who knows?
They're probably rowing it over.
Anyway, I've rolled onto Amazon yesterday because they've had my laptop for a week and this thing is like pulling teeth. And they're like, oh, we'll have to get back to you. It'll take 5 days. Right, it takes so long. You've had it. It's been delivered.
Yeah, DG says he can give you some pointers on how to do a proper live stream.
Yeah, he's good. He's one to watch, mate. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the stream?
I did.
Don't cross the streams. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. It was nice to see the wood track down in Hub's place.
Yeah, it was pretty fast looking track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Pat was there marshalling. I think he was racing, but he did more marshalling for himself. I'm off.
Well, he did get away from the cops in the end, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. It's more than safe for me. They arrested me.
Exactly.
Slot car wise. Yeah. I had a go on this the other day. This is a good car.
Focus.
Oh, come on, man. What's the matter with this thing?
The poor Pete. The poor Pete just having a technical meltdown.
Everything tonight has been on the brink. It's on the brink, I tell you. Oh, dear. There you go. Fans. I love it. So yeah, other than that, not a great deal, mate. I made some VT up. I did the video earlier this week. I put that out, which was about how to get the scaly cars to work a little bit more fluently. So I did that, and I covered like 2 points, which is putting the weight in and gluing and lightly sanding the tires.
Right.
So I think later it'd be prudent maybe just to go into maybe a few more points, because Slotar rightfully said in a comment, there's a few more things you could have done. And I was like, oh, I'll stop while I'm ahead because it seems to be okay. And then if it starts to flail up, then there could be a part 2.
There you go.
But there won't be. But we'll just cover some points tonight and just help people out who might be the silent majority who watch this but don't come into the live chat. And just on that note, thank you ever so much, everyone, for watching tonight. Really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, Pete brought out the radio voice for you guys.
There.
Sorry?
Don't worry, I was in mid-flow.
You were in mid-flow.
I was saying, and if you're liking it, please hit the like.
Yeah, hit the like.
If you like.
Yeah. If you like, hit the like. If you don't like, just leave. That's fine.
No,
what did I say? No, nothing.
If you don't it, don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah. You know, keep watching or move on. We don't mind.
Exactly.
Big old place, internet, isn't it?
What is this thing here?
And you're going on about me and tech. Like an old fish fry.
I forgot about this.
Oh, hello. What have you found around the back?
Just a remote, a Bluetooth remote.
So yours ain't working now, is it?
Look at this. We both have the same issue.
Yeah.
Must be these guys. No, there you go.
Oh, damn it.
Mine did it.
Let me get a blur tool on it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I got my Bluetooth remote. Cool. All right. What's next? And what's wild? What's next? What we got on the slides today? Deck today.
Hang on a second. You got some kudos coming in here. Joe says that you made a great suggestion for wireless mics wireless white mics. Fuck off. Read that out.
All right. Raul, my name, made a great suggestion for wireless mics last week, and I couldn't be happier with that purchase. Thanks, bud. Lock 2.
There you go. What was is that Lark 2? Is that the name of the mics, or is that like a bit of in a joke?
So Joe was about to spend an exorbitant amount of money on mics for no apparent reason when I saved him about $200 because I told him of a great set of mics that do a fantastic job. Actually, are comparable to some of the more premier mics in the world today, and prosumer mics, and I got him to buy a set of wireless mics, and he's very happy.
What were they, man?
It's the Hollyland Mark II. So
type that in the chat for me so I can look it up later.
I will send you a link.
Oh, well done. He's already sent me a link, everyone, this week. And look, I ended up buying this contraption here. If I can.
Don't you like that? Isn't it amazing?
This is a good bit of kit.
Yeah, it's got, you can extend it too. It's great for a lot of, well, some people who are technically inclined can actually extend it properly.
Ah, there you go.
Took you forever. Can't even make this stuff up. I don't know what to say. So did you see that that's a mantis pod? You can actually do a top-down things with it. Did you watch the video?
I had to because I got the bit where you put the camera on stuck in there and I couldn't get it out. I had to watch YouTube to learn how to work it. But it's out now, and you stick your camera in there and you can like do some of that, or you can make it a tripod. It's not a bad bit of kit.
Oh, what are you talking about tripods for?
Like, see. Anyway, this ain't a tripod show. It's a slot car show. We've been digressing. It started with the new mic. So it was a relevant comment. There you go. Joey's on it. Hollyland Lark 2. Right. Well done, mate.
Okay, I'll post the link.
UC slot cars. More coffee. Yes, sir. I'm on it. at 10 o'clock p.m. in the UK. Have it. I get locked up in a bit by the hyperactive police. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah,
I'm trying to log in. I'm trying to log into my account. This is one of those bad days again. What's wrong?
Right then. So while he's doing that, I'll shamelessly plug our merch stores because I hate to say it, guys, 2 paychecks to Christmas if you're monthly, and one of them's next week. So you got one left, and you're gonna get that dreaded call. I got your lists, and you're like, oh, no, of course not. It's October. I've had that call. So if you get stuck, just put this on your list. It's clothing store. It's like red rag to a bull for the other half. They'll be straight in there. Clothes? Yes. Because they all think we dress like tramps half the time anyway. So get yourself some new merch, some new gear, or a mug. I would, next time I'm going to have a mug. That's what I'm going to have. They're on the way. So, right then.
Right. Let's get down to it.
This week, Scalextric released their, it might have been last week, I don't know, my time is just criminal at the moment. But anyway, Scalextric have launched Hot Laps arcade slot racing set with the 2 Pumas in it, as you would say, or Pumas to the regular guy. And anyway, so they've got a new kind of app to use for timing system, collecting the time on your laps, creating some arcade sort of effects and in-game play with it, which is quite cool. I'm thinking about looking at that. I don't know. I haven't, thought I've got so much to do. Can't even make my live streams on time, let alone, think about wrapping my head around an app. You've just seen me struggle opening an analog tripod, for crying out loud. So the thought, but the chat between Rahul and I the other day when we were doing we were just chatting about stuff, was I was asking him if he looked into this. He said no, and I said no too, and we're like, oh, I know. Well, why don't we float it on Thursday on Slotcar Shenanigans?
Right.
So
we're talking about timing systems, and you wanted to go through different timing systems available from an analog perspective and digital perspective, etc., etc. So yeah. So now Scalextric released the Hot Laps. Have you used it?
No.
No?
Have you?
I don't have a Scalextric set. I do have a Scalextric set, but it's not set up yet. And most of my stuff is done on Carrera, and I use Smart Race.
Okay. So what we've got is some timing systems here. So you got Carrera.
You're missing Smart Race.
Well, there you go. See, that's what I'm floating.
Smart Race is like every Carrera man's for go-to timing system.
I've got Carrera on there.
No, it's not from Carrera. It's third party.
Standalone. Oh.
If you want to ask anyone about Smart Race, there's a guy called Herreras or Joe. He's like a nut about it. He spends every waking moment tinkering with it in his basement, and he's got all these screens and things all over. And he's like completely obsessed by Smart Race. That's why Jen gets so frustrated with him on live streams, because like he's busy puttering around with Smart Race instead of racing. So it's pretty amazing how Joe gets like sucked right into things, and he's like totally into Smart Race. So if there's someone to speak about Smart Race, it would be Joe. He's pretty, like, his knowledge is pretty solid in it. So yeah. Okay. Obviously there's lots of other people that use it as well, but Joe has been doing a lot of work in it.
Yeah.
He's saying he's not obsessed, just infatuated. That's all.
Different
Yeah,
meanings,
so
different
Doug uses
countries.
Smart Race in Mercedes-Benz World as well, Doug said. There you go. So Smart Race,
Okay.
yes. Yeah.
Yep. Smart race. Okay. Well, I don't normally use Carrera, you see, so it just wasn't on my thought process. But now I see it's quite popular. Want to start an uprising here. Anyway, what else am I? Did you see Marty Ford's latest video where he takes you on a tour around his dungeon? I mean, the basement. What a gaff! What a place, mate! It's literally like, I'm expecting him to go into a new room and there's the wine cellar, and then around there's a cinema room and a full-on basement pool. It was awesome. Like, the place is huge. But what was his timing system? Was that Smart Race?
No, I think he's using. I'm not too sure. I think it's Race Coordinator. I could be wrong, but somebody in the chat will let us know.
Yeah. Does anyone in the chat know what Marty's rig is at the moment? Hang on, he's listening. Marty! I know you're listening. Come and tell us. He's like, I hope you weren't listening quietly in the office and then all of a sudden everyone's now looking over.
Hey, I didn't know this. Joe says, wait a second. Smart Race is developing for Scalextric, so that will change a lot of things. There you go. Told you the guy was into it.
Okay.
Race Coordinator. Yeah, that's what he was using.
Right.
Which is, I think you have that on screen already. So.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah. Hanging for Smart Race app for Scaly. There you go. Yeah, Smart Race is. I love Smart Race. It's very simple, very intuitive to use. You can go crazy with it and get into all the bells and whistles. I just use it for basic timing. It does a good job. Obviously, there's lap tracks that's free on your phone that does a good job as well.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. But yeah, you can do that just on your phone with a little stand over your track. I think Magnetic Racing even made a stand that will hold the phone to do that. So yeah. Yeah. What are you doing?
No idea.
You jumping through screens.
I might get Dick to come and operate the tech while we just do the show.
this is yeah. Well, okay. So yeah, keep on going. We were on the other screen, the one with all the timing systems.
Okay, hold on then.
Yeah, let's see. There you go.
Yep, it's a Magic Arc.
Yeah.
That's it's on your phone mainly, isn't it? I don't know. Can you use that on a PC or a Mac?
I have no idea, mate.
Yeah,
Never used it before.
So this is the idea. The idea is that we have a look at what's out there. So we've obviously got to add Smart Race and we've got to add lap tracks.
We have a question.
And I don't know if just had the screen on as well.
So Andy and Ruben are asking, what is the best for analog track? So that really comes down to all the bells and whistles you want.
Actually, where are you keeping the track, Andy? Is it going to be in your garage and shed, or is it going to be indoors? Because that's a big thing to think about straight away. Rust.
So I use there's an app that I have on my phone called Lap Tracker. I don't know if you've ever seen this.
No, is that yeah, we did. We looked at that, and it's because I think Ian used it as well. Ian and
it's
Doug.
very simple. You can set
and it's for iPhone.
No, it works on anything.
No, it didn't.
Oh, it didn't find it? I guess it's an iPhone app.
Yeah,
but yeah, this is pretty simple. It's pretty simple. And you can use it for analog timing. It's just a sensor. It just triggers a sensor every time a car goes past the camera. So, yeah. Yeah, so I still use Smart Race for analog timing. I think I do the same thing that Slot R does, which is a Smart Race on a tablet, old mobile phone. I was wondering what was going on. I was like, I'm pressing it, you're pressing it, I'm pressing it. All right. Smart Race on a tablet, old mobile phone as an analog lap counter. That's I've done that as well for when I'm doing analog timing. I just let Smart Race do the work, and I use my phone as the hotspot targeting. So
I've got one. This will drive you insane. Yes, we just get no success. Me and my brother-in-law have spent hours trying to figure out how to get 2 cars to register in there, and it's impossible. Harry, throw it in the bin. It's only good for 1 car. Like it just literally drove us both up the wall, which was quite fun to tell my brother-in-law. I thought that Laptrax was laughing at him.
Yeah,
he didn't like it.
He didn't like it.
So that is hard. I don't actually think it does work. I don't. Yeah, so there you go. I need to get sensors so I can get race coordinator to work, because I'm done with trying to figure out zones on webcams and things. Let me put that slide back up. So Arc Pro comes with
Doug
Scalextric.
Doug said it works. He just had to adjust all the pickup points. There you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Doug and Ian need to do some videos for us on the Arc, on the lap tracks or whatever.
And when you're doing that video, Doug, use your phone holder gantry, please, because that's what I've been using to try and get it to work. So that would be mint. That would be mint.
Excellent. Hey, Jamal snuck into the chat. How are you,
Evening, Jamal?
How are you? And Joe is laughing about something.
No, I can see.
Yeah, exactly. All right, what else is there? Are we done talking about timing systems?
Yeah.
You know, we're not the smartest people to be talking about this.
No, that's right. But it's going to push us to learn. All right, it's going to push us to learn different things, rather than just sitting around knowing what we know and being a couple of old fossils. Let's get into some tech or something, you know.
I can get into tech. You want to get into tech? There's a new camera that dropped this week.
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
Slot car timing tech. Before you go off on a tangent. Anyway, tell us, what class are you racing at the moment, Rahul?
Me racing class? What
was you doing with Joe last week? What classes were you racing?
I was racing his slowest car against his fastest cars, and I'm still beating them. So we were racing GT3, I believe. It was GT3 class. I tend to race GT3s the most because they're my favorite class, and Carrera makes them readily available. And because we race Carrera most of the time, most of the cars that we race are GT3 class.
Okay.
Yeah. If I was racing analog, it'd probably be like something like the Le Mans class, or most likely Le Mans or Can-Am. I like the Can-Am class a lot as well. So yeah.
Okay. Nice.
How about you?
I'd definitely take a Brooklands class pre-war.
Yeah, pre-war.
So I had a little Alfa Romeo 8C there, which
like these old babies.
Oh, look at that! Is that Jaguar?
No, mate. This is a Mercedes. Look at it.
I couldn't see it in the light. It wasn't in focus.
Yeah, you're not focused either.
Exactly. It's shenanigans, isn't it? I'm not meant to be focused.
Yeah.
I'm meant to be caught out, off guard again. I like Brooklands. Quite partial to. I only ever did it once, and that was this time last year. Was the DTM. That was cool because I've got this Audi here that's like a hog.
Well, DTM is GT3, I guess. You could say the same thing.
Reckon?
They call it GT class now, right? They don't call it GT3 or DTM. They just call it GT classes and then separate it. But yeah, Joe is such a bitter man. They're not slow if they have extra magnets, you cheater. I beat you with your own car. I didn't beat you with my Corvette. You're such a sore loser. Loser.
Slot R. That's hilarious.
The misidentified cars. That's such a good.
My superpower is being on time.
Yeah. Anyway, so what are you racing? You're racing pre-war.
Yeah,
What else are you racing
pre-war
this year?
DTM or GT, as you've corrected me, and that's I think they're the two I like the most.
Yeah.
Although I quite like Trans Am. Now that I borrowed one of my pals at the club's car because my wheel fell off and was it was just undrivable from that point onwards. I broke the axle housing socket on the wheel, so it wouldn't stick on.
Right.
Anyway, I borrowed Mick Kerr's car, and it's like he's like sorcerer at this kind of thing. Wow, that was
Yeah.
awesome. So clearly, it makes a difference if you get a car off someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah. 100%.
Amazing difference, like amazing difference. I think I actually might have made. Did I make it? No, I think it was the week before. I thought I might have made the B final, but no, it was the week before. No such luck.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, really cool.
DG says he likes racing Aussie touring cars, Bathurst preferred. I'm surprised, I thought I would like to probably have Formula One up there, but I tend to collect some of the Formula One, but I don't really race it a lot. How about you? Do you race Formula One a lot?
Hey, me?
Yeah. Is it a common class when you race, or is Formula One cars?
No.
Yeah.
It's we do the classes 4 weeks in a row, and then after the 4 weeks, we have a different week. So we'll have a NASCAR. We'll have Polycar F1. Then we'll do 4 weeks of something GT3. Then we'll have a 1 week of F1. Then we'll
Right.
have 4 weeks of a class I don't know, BPR or whatever.
BPR? What class is that?
BPR Global. BPR Global.
Okay.
Where's my BPR Global car? It's
Let me
right
see
here
BPR
already.
Global. Okay.
It's in focus.
Oh, wow.
And then, go on then. What car is that?
F40, is that?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, well done, mate. You're a man.
All right. Who's this?
Anyway. Classic Saloons, says Harry.
Aussie V8 supercars versus NASCARs.
Nice
Very
Fox
nice.
and Rolls.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
V8.
The big boxy saloons are always nice. I do like the Ford Capris on the Carrera side of things. They're pretty nice and nimble as well on Carrera track.
Okay.
But yeah, GT3s still got my love all day long.
The Capri gear.
Yeah. Gotta mention the Legends as always. Yeah, the Legends are cool. They're a class of their own, though, I feel. I don't want another car to race against the Legends outside of just the Pioneer Legends versus each other, and they're really good. Any car racing against itself in the same class is always fun because everyone's got the similar balance, and it's just up to skill level and racing. So, Andy and Ruben, as per usual, American muscle cars in a straight line. Perfect.
I'm not having that for 2 minutes.
If the rumors about that shall not be named are right, I might be really into brightly colored.
I don't know.
Rally
You can say Revo slot on this show. This is all right. It's just Sunday. It's barred.
Oh, okay.
No, you can say 510 Revo slot.
Yeah, all these banned words from
supposed to irritate people. All right.
Here. Yeah.
Revo slags.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So you can buy Revo sluts if you want, and
there you go.
There you go. All right, moving on. Quickly. Let's move on. All right. Okay, so what's the next car you got coming up racing wise? Like what car you have to prep up?
The club.
Yeah.
We're in Trans Am season.
Yeah, what are you racing?
So we've got another 2 weeks of it, but I'm going to miss this week because I'm out on Saturday and I don't really want to.
Not a Barracuda.
No, it's Camaro.
Very nice.
Focus, man. Just come on.
It can. There you go. It's focused. Don't move now. That's cool. I like it. Is that Scalextric? It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
It is, yeah. So I've glued and trued the tires down a little bit. Apparently, you can't go too heavy on it because they will lose the whatever it is in the tire, and it will just be slippery as anything. Apparently, so fingers crossed. I haven't done it too much.
There you go.
But yeah,
We'll find
so
out
that's what's here. I'm not sure what the interim, the week between classes is going to be. I got to check. Got to know.
All right. While Pete's running into that, let's see what the chat is going into. There you go. Slot R is coming up with a rumor. Someone showed up a stash of old photos of cars never heard of that looks awesome, which is proper Revo territory. There you go. Lots waiting on the NASCARs. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what the NASCARs are all about. So glad to see that. What else is that? Yeah. Cool. So RevoStat 510 as per slot R talking about Revo slots. Slot R is the Revo slot master, but I'm really looking forward to the slotted Audi GT3 for sure. That's one thing I'm looking forward to. And the Aussie show did show the new Scale Auto hypercar. I think the Porsche hypercar. This is the new livery, which is the gold livery. It looks really stunning. So that was pretty cool too. Yeah. So yeah, lots of new cars coming up as well. But we'll get to that later on in the show. All right.
Well, it's been noted.
Yeah. Yeah, so the metal chassis from MR Slot Car is something that I really want to see. But I'll probably get that in person from Ernie so I can get the rundown on the core. I think it's that a Corvette that he's releasing? I believe it is. So should be fun.
Yeah.
When we get to see that. I think Marty already did a breakdown of that car because he got it an early release from Electric Dreams. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. So if you haven't checked it out, check out Marty's channel. He has that breakdown of that car. Yeah, there you go.
Ahoy.
What else we got on the slide deck, Pete?
Let's have a look. So we did timing systems.
Yep.
Oh yeah. You know what I was saying earlier? Like the 5 points, just 5 easy tips about tuning your slot car. So we're not going into them. We're just going to read through them. We're not going to elaborate like in any sort of depth on each one of them.
We're not.
Like maybe a tale or two each, but and then get some feedback from the chat. To go through them and then just sort of pick up the comments at the end or something. I don't know. What do you think?
Let's do it.
So to be fair, slot car dude should be your starting point.
Yeah.
He really is. I mean, you can message him at any time, and he knows it. He's got, he's quite an authority. So I definitely, trust what he says on something. But if he's at work, which is often, oida. Okay. Oida! There you go. You can always try out some of these sort of low, what do you call it? You don't really need to be a rocket scientist to figure it out.
Hold the phone, Pete. BRM is coming out with a Christmas mini. I'm definitely on top of that. If the Christmas mini comes out, I'm getting that.
Is that what? That'll be one in 24th, won't it? I need one of them actually.
Yep. Totally. Well, that's pretty cool. I like the tire wall there.
All right. I can hear you. Sorry. I can hear the escort behind me piping up saying, is it being replaced? I'm like, no. I just want a bat and a ball in my collection.
Rolls in good spirits. Don't tell us Joe's magnetic personality. Oh my God. I'm going to be. Nah, I'm not going to talk anymore. Jesus. You had to bring that up. No, it's got nothing to do with him. It's to do with his dog, nothing to do with Joe. Anyway. All right. Tip number 1 is the tires.
Yes, it is.
Yes. What are we trying to do with tires here?
Just glue them to the wheel and
Yeah.
then sand them down on a bit of paper.
Yeah. So
I think
according to what I read here, it says, and you can even sand your tires lightly for extra grip. It's like giving your car a spa day, but a way cheaper and more useful one. What do you guys think?
there you go. Brilliant.
Yeah.
We're even getting little anecdotes.
There you go.
So yeah, tires are good. I mean, look, if you go and on literally everyone's slot car channel will somewhere, and it will duplicate over the years as well, have like someone will be there sanding their tires on a bit of sandpaper on the track. So it's not hard. It's generally, if you're a home racer, that will do the trick, as you'll see on the video I did last week. So yeah, tires, that will be top of the tree. I think if you can get the car flat to the track, then it's gonna pay dividends before you do anything else.
Before you move on from this slide,
okay,
I need you to build that tire wall that you have in that image there.
What, like in the herringbone?
Yeah. I need to see that from you. Like,
What, you want me to start now?
No. Just do it after we save us the headaches. But I need to see that come out from your end, okay? Just remember that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll start now. I'll bring it to LA.
Yeah, exactly. All right. What's next?
Oh,
wait.
That is it. These are like the ones in the doctors.
No,
these are.
I said wait, not wait.
No, weights.
All right. You want to hear what I have for you here?
Go on.
Sarcastic advice. It sounds like the opposite of what you want. More weight equals faster, but trust me, this is physics. And who are we to argue with science? There you go. So, yes, add weight. In critical areas, in specific areas, it will introduce balance back into the car, especially if you're removing magnets. I actually talked to Joe about this. When you pop out magnets from the Carrera cars, now where did he go? Hello, Pete. Come back. Don't disappear. There you go. What are you doing? Playing peekaboo?
It's all right.
What are you doing? Playing peekaboo? Anyway, I was talking to Joe about this. I said every time we pop out magnets from the Carrera cars, especially, things I like to do is add a piece of lead that's the same weight as the magnet back into the same spot. So I cut a strip of lead the same width and weight as the magnet and put it back in the spot. So that way, at least I bring back balance to the car, because we are taking away some balance when we do that. So adding weight in, it sounds counterproductive, but it just brings back. You can change the balance of a car. If you want a car to roll out in front more, you put more weight towards the front. It'll roll into the front corners a lot faster, smoother, etc., etc. But yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Sounds
no.
Good. I didn't think of that before.
Bo, don't you start. You know, I'm going to get a call now from Joe saying he's got a new timeshare project. These Michael Nimas ideas.
Should we get him on the show at some point? He's so funny.
Yeah, see, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Roll is correct. I'm not even going to read the rest. Let's just leave it at that.
Just pop it back up again just so we can be double sure before he deletes his comments. Okay, so weight. Yeah, so weight displacement's perfect idea. I get that totally. And I tell you what was interesting as Oida boy, Nico, slot car dude, Oida. He actually furnished me with some like weight putty. So you can put it in like places that you just really can't be getting shaves of weight for. Really good for pinpointing weight balance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we get tungsten putty, but the problem with tungsten putty is it kind of moves around. So if you're driving like a lot of laps,
no. You got to lick it and then put it in, and then it'll be stable.
I'm not frozen.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
know.
staring at you in disbelief here. Anyway, let's move on. What's next? Guides. More guides.
All right.
All right, this is where
Come on
Joe
then.
can jump up and down because when I was at his house, I was racing with my regular Carrera guides, and he said they were terrible. Have a lot of slot invasion guides, but I don't really use them. So he decided to take one of my cars and put slot invasion guides into it, and I have to say he was correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hurts me. This is terrible, but yeah.
So Roger picked up on this in the comments on my video and said, "Have you tried changing the guide?" It's like, no, I haven't really, but I could imagine that there's a plethora available for.
Yeah.
And does it change per?
We lost your sound. What's going on? Your mic quit on you now. Anyway, talking about guides, let's read what we have here. It says, it's like giving your car a better sense of direction. It's not lost on the track anymore. You hear that, Joe? And it actually knows where it's going, unlike me half the time. That's not true. Unlike Joe half the time. There you go. Much better. There you go. Is
Check
Pete
1,
back?
2.
Oh, there you are. Checking 1, 2. All right.
I think I got a loose. This laptop is it's just utter dog shit, is what it is. Utter dog turd. And the wire wiggles in the side, and it unplugs the mic.
Oh,
so
stop wiggling.
I'm only being half as animated as I'd normally be. So sorry about that, guys. If you turned up for some chaos, you're only getting half measure because honestly, if I look at this laptop, it's going to fail me. However, we're doing all right. I need to guide it into the bin after this.
Yeah, Doug is correct. DG better start booking your flight, dude.
Okay, let's have a look at this then.
Anyway, but Slot R says guides are easy. Is easy if you're in the UK. Slot invasion is hard to find. The best option is the Slotting Plus standard guide. So
yes,
yeah,
Slotting Plus.
Yeah. So there you go. I think guides do make a big difference. I wasn't too convinced out of the Carrera cars because both me and Massimo, we don't really change our guides out. We never saw a big difference, but some people swear by it. I have tried slot invasion guides. I have tried Franken slot guides as well. They're really good. If you're driving a Carrera on a Carrera car with Scalextric, you definitely need to change your guides. NSR as well, because you need deep wood guides or deeper guides for the Carrera tracks for the Scalextric cars to perform better. So there you go.
Same for the Legends as well. I think when we were doing that build last year between a few of us, we were looking at and getting Slotting Plus guides for those as well.
Yeah,
it's those guides that come with it were utter. Well, it was quite shocking, to be honest with you. But yeah, they were there because I can see it now. The Slotting Plus guide. Oh, real problems with this camera tonight.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so we talked about guides. What's next on the list? Axle and bearing oil.
Yeah.
So smoother axle means less friction, which means more speed. Obviously, we know that. Think of this as giving your car mani and pedi, except it won't demand a glass of wine and Netflix binge afterwards.
Where are you finding this stuff?
I have my ways.
I mean, seriously.
There you go. So yeah, give your car a mani and pedicure. Scrub down those axles, add some bearing oil, and it will get faster, and it won't demand Netflix and chill after. There you go.
Yeah, and someone said the other day, because I'd mentioned that I'd changed the bearings on these to be metal ones rather than the plastic ones that are issued with Scalextric, and someone said that they get just as much speed with the plastic ones. So, there you go. Staff slot bearings. That's what he was talking about.
Well, plastic, the whole reason people kind of shy away from plastic is that the manufacturing process for plastic is not as stringent as, like machined or forged bearing, right? So that's the difference. That's all. But if you can get a true enough plastic bearing, it should serve its purpose, and also it's lighter weight. So if you're looking for weight, if you're looking for weight savings, it could be beneficial for you as well. But although now they go with hollow axles as well, so it's pretty interesting. There's lots of different axle stuff that's happening. Okay. So yeah,
cool. And finally,
braids.
Yeah,
not the ones your daughter wears, but the ones that make the cars go better on track. What?
That's it. I thought you was going to complain because this wasn't technically the fifth one on the list.
I know. Well, the fifth one on the list was not on my list. You changed it.
No one discerning puts extra magnets in their car.
You keep quiet over there. All right, talk about your braids.
Braids are a good place to start because I want to know, because I have no idea, and I've asked people and they've told me, but I've forgotten because I'm like Dory on this subject. Is there any difference between tin or copper braids? There, I've asked again.
I don't know. Somebody smarter than me answer that. Where's Dave? Slot R. Come on.
He's in the house.
Get on to it. Yeah. I just race with the regular Carrera stuff, and NSR comes out with his own braids. I don't really change my braids because I don't race enough, so don't know enough about them. So Slot R can chime in, and anyone else that does racing on a regular, there you go. Okay, here we go. Slot R says brace for information. Here we go. We're waiting. Should we play the music from, what is it? I forget the name.
Pink Panther. That
works. There you go.
All right. Well, while he's having a look into that.
Here we go. So once you've done these 5 things, now you can go ahead and mod your cars to the point where your friends will start accusing you of cheating. Joe. At your next race night. You're welcome. There you go. Copper braids are not best on stainless track as the two metals don't like each other. Use tin braid on Carrera tracks, etc. There you go. As per usual, he does come back with everything.
That is good information then.
Yes, it is.
So on a stainless, you're looking at doing tin.
Yes.
Copper is softer. Nice one, UC slot cars.
And tin seems more rigid. There you go.
Right. Okay, cool. That makes sense then, going on stainless.
I also think that copper, gets very thin. So you can actually make thinner braids, which will bring your car lower to the track. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's right. It is thin, the NSR stuff.
Yeah.
So good. We covered that off. So if anyone's looking just to slightly improve what their car's about, there you go. There's some ideas for you. And you can get all of this stuff from Pendle, Slot Car Union, probably Electric Dreams. They do all of these things that we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting Plus again, Dave. Daniel Thomas is asking. I believe so. But I think NSR braid is what everyone uses in North America to race on wood track. A lot of people use NSR braid for that, but
yeah, use it here too. But
yeah,
I think it's preference. Hi, Mike. Mike snuck in.
Yeah. What's up, Mike? All right.
And
all right, those are the 5 tips. So remember, use them at your own discretion because people will accuse you of cheating.
And it's only been an hour. Hang on, Rahul. It's only been an hour in. Before I just mentioned, all right, Rob. All right, Daz. They're asleep right now. Shout out to Daz and Rob. They were in the chat yesterday, by the way. And yeah, we're on the hour mark. If you just joined us late, you're watching Slot Car Shenanigans with the man upstairs here, called Rahul, and Conquest Racing Club, and myself, Pete Brown, Track Fans TV. Had to get it in there. And we are talking about all things slot cars for an hour or so. Currently going through some top tips. So if you enjoyed that, hit the like for us. And Rahul's going to put Slot R's comment on the up again, and we're going to have a look at it. And there you go.
So, well, UC started here and says that solder wick is copper and very flat, which gives the better. Gives guide better depth in the slot, and then Slot R said that it's a bit flatter.
Wider,
it's a bit flatter, but it
thicker.
takes out variations and track better. I think, So that's for any track that's a little bit of got undulations in it. I think you need a thicker guide sometimes. But there you go.
Yes. So, I'm gonna have to look into this, because if you can get wider, as in wider braids, that might work for me using.
Well, you don't want to short
on a polycard track, because you got about 1 millimeter or 2 on the inside of each of the rails, which is plastic, whereas Scalextric or a square, it's like goes into the groove, the metal, so much more forgiving for braids than the other tracks. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, sorry, I was thinking out loud there.
Yep, no problems.
Danger.
That's okay. As long as smoke didn't come out of your ears, you're fine. Hey, what's this?
The future is coming soon. So all that talk just then of guides, slot card guides from Slotting Plus. This is 3D printed. That's 3D printed stuff, along with chassis. Hang on. Might have one round here somewhere to show you. Nah.
Yeah, right. So Wolf and Wall says not too wide, might short it out. That's what I suspected, Pete. Just be careful how wide you make your braids. That's all.
Just add to my problems, won't it?
Yeah.
Melted power supply.
Yeah, scaly cars on polycard track just need a good guide conversion. Everything will run better. There you go.
Perfect. Yeah, so what we want to find out, as well as timing systems and this and that and the other, because, we're curious. We want to find out a little bit more about 3D printing. How many of you guys are into this? Is it affordable now? Because it used to cost a small mint. I mean, have you got a 3D printer, Rahul?
I used to run my own 3D printer, but now I have access to a 3D print farm that's run by my friend. And he has about 15 machines that run. So,
wow, yeah. Imagine his electric bill.
Yeah, and the smell, because he does resin printing. Ugh.
Is it nasty?
It's a smell. When you have 15 of those machines,
like hot wax or something. Is it that kind of waxy smell?
There's a burning plastic smell when it comes to filament a little bit. And then on the resin, I think it's the UV curers and stuff. There's a lot of chemicals and stuff in play. So, the Elgu Satin 4 Ultra is going to be my first Black Friday purchase. Slot R is getting to 3D printing. There you go.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dave. Maybe write to the manufacturer now and just say, look, I don't want to blow getting this. How about you sell it to me directly off the books now at the price of Black Friday, so I can be assured that I'm going to get your high quality printer.
Yeah, Del Leon is saying I want a 3D scanner. You can actually use your phone as a 3D scanner right now, especially the new iPhones. There's an app that you can just put an object and rotate around it, and we'll take a 3D scanner, convert it into slice models. So I know that's already in play, and it's actually very good.
I'm sure that meant everything to you, Rob. It went straight over my head.
Yeah, so resin is toxic until cured. Yeah, so there's a lot of chemicals involved in the 3D printing.
So that's not a good idea at home then, is it?
Yeah. No, it's fine. People do run resin printers in their home, especially the new ones come with the wash stations and the UV curers. And they are sealed, so they do come fully sealed. So the smells can be contained. But yeah, you have to be careful too. There's a lot of fumes that come off of those things.
Awesome.
There's a lot of degassing that happens in resin printing, especially. Yeah.
Oh, actually, here you go. Top tip on the resin.
Yeah. So don't accidentally leave resin on your hands when putting items into UV light. Yeah, and also don't when you have solid models or models that have resin on the inside, make sure you cure the inside as well. Because what happens is if you don't cure it, and then they can explode. It's actually happened on a couple of these wargaming buildings. Sometimes we don't cure them enough on the inside, and they'll catch the light, and then after a while, it'll crack and crumble. It's interesting.
Okay. Just evolving on the resins. Roger's saying that there's some water-based resins
Legends.
that don't smell that bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh.
sure there are different. Like I know my friend mixes his own resins. Like he mixes his own balance. He gets his own chemical balance, so he can adjust the resin so it's malleable or it's really rigid. And he does his own mixes. He doesn't rely on one. He doesn't buy just one resin and put it in. He actually does his own formulations. So it's pretty interesting. Resin printing has come a long way. I think the new 3D printers do 16 microns thickness, so they're really sharp now. So
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
All right. So I was thinking maybe we'll get someone on who can possibly give us a demo of one on screen. Like, so.
Well, I'll try
have
and
a
see
think
if
about that.
Adrian is my friend who runs his 3D print farm. I'll try and see if I can do a live stream with him at his location, so he can actually show us through some of the machines and some of the resins. We'll see if we can get that to happen
On the Shenanigans.
Yeah,
Cool.
we'll try and
All
see
right.
that. I'll
Yep.
try and see if I can make that happen. We'll see.
So that's the guy who's got the farm.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll have a look at the guy who's got the farm.
And then we'll get Slot R because he's watched YouTube on the whole subject, so he'll be on there to ask all the pertinent questions. There you go.
Yeah.
We can make a good show out of this.
All right. Sound.
Yeah.
We'll get that
We'll
going
just hand
on.
the show over to them and we'll just sit back and watch. How about that?
But you need to get them to be printing something slot car related, so we can see it in action.
He'll print something. I don't know if it's slot car related. We'll
You've
see.
got to tell him
We'll
that.
try him out.
All right, cool. So I look forward to that. We'll chat more about that, but just giving you a heads up of what we're thinking, some ideas for the future. Like here, new cars, get in there. So
Nice.
That time again to have a little gander through, the top 4 rows on Pendle for this fortnight. And there's so many stock cars coming out all the time from all the brands.
Yeah. Well, I would be excited for the Scalextric Subaru Impreza, but I just make sure that they got the front wheels in
the alignment right.
Yeah.
Take the Broadspeed Jaguar. Take that one.
Yeah, that's actually a Pendle slot resin kit, isn't it? It's not really a printed and painted car. That is a resin kit from Pendle slot. So
that's right. We'll take that one anyway. That's the one I would pick. Well, it's that or the Jag.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on a second.
You already have that Jag multiple times. There you go. It's in your hand. What are you doing?
Oh,
there you
I can't
go.
see anything.
There it is. There you go. It's in focus now. Now bring it towards the camera. Yes. There you go. You see, you just need direction. That's all. There you go.
Cut. Jaguar. Braid.
Yeah. Nice.
Good. And I do like it. Gonna mod it up so when Albert comes, we've got the Inspector Morse and that Jag, and we're going to have Jaguar race. And there's going to be a mass devastation on Insomnia Corner, which is the first corner on my track.
Insomnia Corner.
Yeah. Well, ever since Dave said, potentially, your track could be like a musical overture, I thought, well, that's straight away. The first corner is going to be chaotic. So it's got to be a Faithless Insomnia, because every club I've dropped it in, or every club I've been in when it's dropped, has just been insane. I tell you, insane. Like
remembering
30 years on, and it is still devastating club floors everywhere. It's a monster. So that's Insomnia Corner on my track.
And they'll do good models. There you go.
They do. They do.
Yeah,
We're building one at the moment, aren't we?
Yep.
I am.
Maybe if I could get someone to build a Broadspeed Jaguar, I might pick one up. But anyway, I digress. Let's keep on going.
Okay, cool. Next.
Ooh. It's all Carrera goodness. Yeah. Too bad I don't collect any of it.
Yeah. Well, there's a right old mixed chop shop in here, isn't there? Lancia.
Some Group 5.
BM. And R8 isn't Group 5.
No, it's 2 Group 5s. The Carrera Lancia Betas.
Yeah.
And then the GT3s or the GT categories.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
I'll probably take the R8,
Yeah, it does look sweet, but I like the Lancia Beta, the Monte Carlo, the blue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, looks sweet.
Well, I like the color scheme on the BMW, but I like the R8. So if you could put the color scheme on the R8, that'd be perfect.
Nico appeared. Oida.
Oida, boida, you missed your plug.
There you go. Yeah, he missed his plug.
You missed your plug. You have to watch it back now. We're not telling you when, so you have to watch it all slowly.
There you go.
There,
I'll take
man.
Lancia. Good stuff. Daniel Thomas will take the R8.
Yeah.
Fruit of the Loom delivery looks good. Slaughter likes the Fruit of the Loom. I just wish they didn't put the silver rims on that. If they put the black rims on the Fruit of the Loom, I think it'll look sexier. I don't know. That's just my feeling.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. So you're going with the R8. I'm going to go with the Monte Carlo Lancia Beta.
Okay.
Slot R is going to go with the Fruit of the Loom. And nobody chooses the BMW. There you go. All good. All's right in the world.
None of these from Harry.
None of these, of course.
Bo says the R8 as well.
He said it looks better in real life. It's the liquid moly design. It's pretty cool. Striking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Next. Oh, they're the 124 Ferraris. MP already got these from China, and he already reviewed them on his channel. So if you haven't checked them out, see them in person, check out MP Slot Cars, who is back in town once again, and we've kind of chatted. But
MP?
Yeah.
Okay. We should call him.
Don't tempt me now. Don't tempt me. I like making these calls.
Yeah. I think he called us the
Slot
last time.
R says, why do you put the R? Oh, this is the 124 R8. Ooh, I might get the 124 R8. I'm never going to pick up for Ferrari. That would be just playing into MP's world. So no.
I'd take
Raul, can you guess which one? Do you know which one Slot R is going to get?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Everyone knows. We talked about this, Dave. You are a collector now. We know exactly what you're collecting.
Yeah, that comes
the VW bus ambulance, of course, for Slot R.
I'd go for the bus though.
You'd go for the bus as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go for the 124 Audi R8 since I'm allowed to collect anything in 124. That would be something I'd go for.
Yeah, I'd take. No, I don't do much up 124. I do want to be RM if they are coming out. I need to be quick on that.
Slot R making sounds.
I'll put that up as well.
Yeah.
Go on, do it again.
All right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead. Say it.
Nino, 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 Nino.
Get out of
Right
here.
then.
All right. Oh, these are amazing. These polycar Maseratis.
Oh yeah.
I didn't pick up the Subarus, but I definitely pick up the Maseratis. So I'm thinking about getting all the colors. They look so
I mean,
sweet.
literally 100 quid, and you can have 100 quid ish, and
Yeah.
you can have 4 cars. 100 quid, and you can have 4 cars. That's the price of a Thunder slot, people.
Yeah.
You know, I'll probably Revo slot on their 2025 price list.
Yeah.
Because they got costs, you know, over in Italy. You know, that much hair gel they're using every day.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm totally stoked for these ones. Awesome. And the colors are cool too.
Hey,
the colors are cool too. Look, you have a Track Fans TV blue, got Conquest red, you got whatever black and silver. Anyway, let's keep on going.
And then you can like print stickers or decals and put liveries on them.
Yep.
That's cool. I like these. I think I would go for the black one and the silver one if I had to pick 2 colors out of this.
Yeah. I think I'll buy all 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do a class, put the chips into them, and then do a racing class out of them. They look sweet.
Yeah. What's this business here from Bo? Wait for the Carrera McLaren 720. Ooh, nice. GT3 Optimum Motorsport 69, the one that looks great. Can be seen on the Carrera site. Have you seen this, Rahul?
I have not. So
no, I haven't, but I do like a 720.
Yeah.
I've got to find one at the winter market in December because the Scalextric did the McLaren 720 highway patrol version police car, which I used to have, but Al destroyed it. So I need to rebuy it I need to buy 2, one for general destruction and one for the shelf.
General destruction, like that one.
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't look at it like damaging cars. It's more like general chaos because anything could get damaged in the sessions.
Yeah.
Not just cars.
Yeah.
I do remove all magnetic racing buildings from the track before they come, though. All of them.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe we should do you know, like one of those video games. Then they have those cutscenes where you have to smash a building as hard as you can and get extra points. You should do that with one of the buildings. Put there and say, "All right, let's see how many points do you get." Take out the door, take out the side. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
That is it. Cool. All right then, let's roll forwards. Hey.
All right. Well, we're at this point again in our show when we have to tell you that whatever we say is our own opinions, and it should not reflect anybody in the slot car industry. It should not reflect on anyone's self-belief. It's just our belief, mine and Pete's.
Self-belief.
There you go.
That's right.
Yeah. Don't get butthurt, anyone. There you go.
That's it. Right then. So should we go for the first one?
Go for it.
Oh, hang on a second. Good afternoon, Toju. And did we see Mark Fetch come in? I didn't remember saying hello to him at the start.
Yeah, Mark Fetch is here too.
Hello, Mark. How you doing, mate?
Mark Fetch is here. UC Slot Cars is here. There you go.
Well done, guys. Red lights.
Yeah.
For innovation. I don't know how many syllables that is, but innovation. Should we use the next slide to paint a picture?
Exactly. You should, because I don't understand the slide. All right.
So this is what we're looking at. So, okay. So the bottom picture is classic. NSR Mosler 8 years ago, and 8 years on, they're still making the same car, but with whatever. So I know that cars are cars and they're historical and stuff, but what else you got? And then if you look at the top, this is more of a track focus as opposed to a brand focus. But you've got 15 years ago, they've put out the future of slot car racing digital, Scalextric digital. This year, they're still selling the same digital set. So the point of saying about a red light for innovation is, are we being impatient by thinking that really, or not Scalextric or NSR that are just shown on the screen, this is collectively across most brands, you know, are you run out of ideas, or is there, can you elaborate on this, Rahul? Do you know what I'm trying to articulate?
Well, the whole thing that I actually brought this up was the one I was thinking about this really hard over the past couple of weeks. I was like, why does this hobby seem like to revolve back on itself again and again and again? And by that, what I mean is like, okay, let's just take a simple thing like board games. It's another pastime that people could do, right? You have slot cards, you have board games. But board games evolve. There's always new board games that come out. There's always some new kind of game mechanic that you have to get into and you have to understand. And I understand that even with slot cards, there's new cards that come out, but they come out. First of all, distribution is never readily available around the world. So, some people get staggered distribution, other people don't. But the car itself, the mechanics and everything doesn't really change that much per se. So we don't get to see, maybe now with the new, and that's why we're talking about 3D printing. Maybe with the new 3D printing, we'll get to see a lot more innovation in that regard. But in general, from a slot car hobby perspective, it seems to be very much more of the same year upon year. And we don't get to see like a big breakout in terms of tech, or in terms of even new track pieces or track evolution. We still get more of the same. And you can see this from this slide here. You're looking at 15 years ago, and today we're still playing with the same thing. And that can be taken as a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's a
Correct.
good thing in that we have 15 years of longevity, but it's a bad thing in that, are we letting it die out, or are we not pushing the envelope? I don't know. And that's just we're giving a red light in a very general point of view, generalistic. And we're not saying that there's anything wrong with the hobby. We're just saying we'd like to see a little bit more innovation, and hopefully by exploring things like 3D printing,
And a caveat on that is innovation at a usable level. So like the Oxygen digital system it's not new. I believe it's about 10 years old, but it's quite an intensely technical system because some engineers built it.
Yeah.
Whereas I've got to try out the smart race that you say about the Carrera, because if Joe can use it, it must be simple. And then we've got
so subtle but so powerful. Anyway, yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know what I'm asking for, because I'm not an inventor, but I just think that we've had the same thing for so long. Something new must be out there, like Mars or something for slot cars. Where's Elon Musk for slot cars?
All right. Well, something that I was excited about earlier, I think earlier this year or maybe late last year, was the brushless systems, right? We saw a glimpse of it.
Okay.
It became a big thing. It popped up. Everyone was talking about it. They released some of those cars into races. They did really well. They talked about the new speed control systems for slot cars, and then it just died out. I haven't heard about it anymore. Have you?
No.
Nobody seems to talk about it. And same thing, like Slot R says, if game console evolved at the same rate as slot cars, we'd still be using Atari 2600s or Commodore 64s for that matter. If anyone knows that.
Technology has, just thinking about it, I think technology has moved in some areas of slot cars. If you take, for instance, controllers, I watched Eric's track call on Electric Dreams a month ago, and he's developed and made a new controller that works digitally, or some kind of LED stuff going on it. So, sorry, my son's pals just turned up, which means the dog's turned into Rambo. Anyway, yeah. So he's got some really, and they're talking about like the speed where you touch it, how quick that the lag, the latency of it. So tech is moving in certain aspects of it, but not at a home level. You've got to be like a club racer, and you've got to understand club racing to know what about that controller. So it is in some areas. So before you think I'm just being a bit grumpy. It's what's this here? Read this out.
The RC industry has been making big gains in tech, especially in smart ecosystems.
What's the ecosystem?
When
I know what an ecosystem is because I'm a sustainable guru, but it can't be the same thing.
From battery life to motor management to
it's the same thing.
It is the same thing. Yeah, pretty much. There you go. I think that's the one thing that I feel that coming from in terms of keeping this hobby more exciting and stuff, we need to see a little bit more. Maybe I don't know. It's just like cameras. I mean, who needs more cameras? But there's still new cameras come out every time, whether it's 8 megabit, 10 megabit, 10 bit. Nobody really cares. Like from our level, we probably don't care, but it still is. It's an exciting prospect when something new and innovative is happening inside the industry. So I just feel that we need a little bit of shot of adrenaline in the slot car industry a little bit in terms of innovation, and that's why we brought that up.
Yeah, I was having a look at this one here from Dave. It says we need some of these young whiz kids to get in slot cars and write new operating system. I'm going to throw in across all track brands. What's that?
I don't know.
Reading it out.
Oh, sorry.
That's right.
Which one was it?
System you can flash upgrade your CU. It's a matter of time. And is that what I thought? That's what you were putting Joe's comment there up for?
Yeah, the Scorpius system.
What's that?
I'm checking it out right now.
Jesus Christ, I know hardly anything.
Obviously, we're not in the group. We should be on Discord.
I was just about to say, I bet that's where he's mining this information out of, isn't there? He's in Discord now on a direct backdoor to Google.
Let's see. I see Scorpius missiles systems.
Yeah, stop searching for that. Jesus, you'll have Mossad on your door.
Let's see. Scorpius Wireless. Here we go. Scorpius Wireless slot car system with Sting. Let's see.
Share the screen so we can see what you're looking at.
Let me see if I can do that. There you go. Let's see. Share the screen.
And we've got some green lights coming up. Stay tuned.
Let's see. Here you go.
All right, then. Let's check out Scorpius, everyone. This is lifetime research. Oh, it's a dongle.
Yeah, Scorpius wireless system. I'll check this out.
Police officer once and got arrested.
Oh, wait. We gotta. But wait. There's something happening. Let's see. Wait.
Hold the phone, everyone.
Hello?
Is that Massimo?
Hello? Can we hear you?
Machismo. No.
First time caller.
Here we go. Hello, Joe. How are you?
About, the phone in.
Hi, guys.
All right, we got Joe on the line.
Hey, caller.
Long-time listener here. First-time caller. Hi, Pete. Big fan.
Hey, man. What's the weather like where you are?
Overcast.
Okay, cool. You're not in England, are you?
Overcast and raining, so Slaughter can expect a call from me.
Yeah.
There's just two things I wanna mention. It's an end of an era. Okay. I'm in my car driving home. That's why I can't text in the chat. I
Yeah, be
apologize.
careful. Be careful, Joe. You can't do more than one thing at a time. So.
I know,
Please
exactly.
don't get arrested, Joe.
Two things. One, it is an end of an era because Slot R has decided to purchase, if I read that correctly and I heard that correctly, he decided to purchase a 3D printer. He has, his criteria is so high that I now need to look up this 3D printer because I thought I knew the one I was going to buy. So I need everyone to understand that if Slot R bought a 3D printer, you need to look into this 3D printer because his standards are almost ridiculous. And I mean that in a good way. Anyways, that's one.
Is this a PR announcement for Slot R?
Sorry.
Yeah, we want a discount code.
All right.
Look, the Scorpius system, fast, okay? I spoke with the creator, okay? And quickly, he's coming up with stuff like simple things like getting the lights not to flicker when passing over connection joints. Simple, like, sliver stuff like that. Secondly, he's getting it so that the Carrera system will detect when a car goes off the track. So you can have an automatic off. He's getting, this was in a private chat that we had. I'm trying to get him on as a guest. He wanted to wait. He now has a new chip coming out. If you're on the Facebook, I'm sure you've seen it. And he's also getting where the cars will also have the numbers of the designated cars or whatever, identification numbers all on the side of it. If you look up his chip, he has that now. All this is coming out, I believe, in first or second quarter of next year. So there's really a lot of cool innovation coming, and we have to be looking for these people and, like, I don't know, trying to get them funding. But I mean, I don't know. I can't. I mean, I got $20. That's all I got. Not even. But there is innovation out there, and it's just like these guys have to be known and brought to the surface. That's the only reason why I called, because you guys, it's a good topic.
Yeah,
I really
appreciate you, man.
No, I appreciate you guys, honestly. And hello, everybody, to the chat. I didn't mean to take over the airways. Pete. Yeah, hey, Mom, I'm here. And also, Raul, just letting you know, I know you had a little chat with Max.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up. I can't hear anything you're saying.
We spoke for over 3 hours about his trip, so just, catch up. And also, Raul, don't forget, I destroyed you in heat twice.
I'm sorry. You're breaking up again, sir. You're breaking up again.
The truth is out.
Okay.
Whistleblowers on the phone.
Yeah, say hi to Riker for me. He's the only thing. Say hi to Riker and Jen for me. Yeah.
I will.
Transfer him to tone.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Brilliant. Right. Well done, Joe. Cheers, mate. Bye, Joe. Yeah. Well done, Fox and Walls. Ciao, Joe. Legend. I love this from Dick, taking live calls.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the phone-in hour.
It's the phone-in hour, yes.
Okay, cool. Right. Well, shall we have a look at that another day?
Yeah, we'll get the guy called Joe to come on as well, and then.
Okay, I think we need Joe to come on for the timings for this business here.
Yeah. So anyway,
he can get nerdy on us. We can have a fag break and then come back, and he should have just about come up for air.
There you go.
So we do some greens.
Let's do some greens.
Yeah, man.
Who's on the green? BS slot cars. These guys do amazing stuff. The brother sister slot cars, and I don't know if you know this, but not only does BS have this channel, but he runs about 3 or 4 other channels: mountain bikes, RC cars. He's an amazing YouTuber, and his content is pretty stellar. So I just want to shout him out again. He's been producing some really good Echo content. And he runs all scales on single track, so on the same track. So he runs he runs Echo 1 in 64. He runs 1 in 43. He runs 1 in 32, and he's actually run 1 in 24 as well on his track. So pretty cool guy.
Yeah,
he's a long time slot car hobbyist, and he has a lot of information. So check out Shen RC or BS slot cars. So there you go.
Yep. I thought so. Very innovative with the HO cars to get them on a scale track. Very innovative indeed. Tempted to try that out actually. I could just get a bit more, just chuck some more on the heap. To do. But yeah, no, keep it coming. Keep it coming, guys. like loving your work. So next one, you're shouting this one.
Yeah, Marty did a really cool live stream where he did some racing at his house, and like you said, he did it prior to the live event. He actually did a tour of his home facility and his setup for the races, the pit area. Very hospitable. Marty's really throwing out some good content out there. Once again, this is 2 weeks in a row. I think we shouted out Marty, but he are doing some great stuff, and really good work, Marty. I really enjoyed that live stream as well. So good job.
Yeah, that was good. The basement tour was epic. I went looking for that live in particular that we discussed so I could watch it and make sure I knew my onions. And I stumbled over the basement tour. So it's like, oh, check that. I missed this one.
Yeah.
Excellent. What a basement. Seriously, like next level. You Americans and Canadians, man, you don't even know you're born half the time with the amount of space you got. Oh, and fat actually, and the Australians, they've all got like small hangars at the back of their garden. It's normal. Yeah, like area 51, 52, 53. That's just the house numbers.
Yeah.
So we got one more green light. Well done, Marty. Well done for Roger. Mad Dad. I shouted this one out because we got a new sheriff in town. Weekly live streams on Sunday. Really good. He's finding his feet. So nice to see just some guy having fun in the slot room, different things. So every Saturday, loosely at 5 or 6 o'clock EU and UK time. How he progresses in the future, whether he does it every week or if he moves it to bi-weekly, monthly, I don't know. But for the moment, it's weekly and I'm loving it. Have you seen any of these yet, Rahul?
I caught one of them. So yeah, it's really cool.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm going to send him the link to the microphones that you mentioned to earlier, because there's just one thing that Roger needs to work on in his own admission as well is the sound, because he's got a long room and he goes
the Holyland
down there.
system works on your phone, it works on your PC, it works on camera, it works on all systems. Yeah,
what, those
they
mics?
send you everything in one kit. Yeah,
you just plug it in and
they're wireless mics, so they're the size of a button, literally the size of a coin. That's it.
Did you send me a link?
I posted one in the chat. I will send you a link now. Yeah, no problems. Yeah, amazing stuff. So, yeah. Boom.
I was looking.
I sent you one. There you go.
What's that?
Rode wireless mics are good. They're just expensive, Bo. So this one is cheaper than the Rode by $200. And they do as good a job, if not better, than the Rodes. Rodes are good because they have 32-bit float and they can actually record into the mic as well. And they have what we call safety tracks recorded into the mic. Holyland does not give you a safety track, but for what we do, we don't need that. So you save a little bit of money and you get a really good mic system. And Holyland does a lot of wireless systems, so they're really good. And I believe it's up to 800 feet. You can be 800 feet away from the wireless transmitter, and it will actually catch audio.
That's halfway around the UK Slot Festival.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty strong, pretty long. Yeah.
You could be like, Doug, hold this, and then you could go off.
Yeah.
It'd be like, they're like, what's this for? But just hold it. I'll be back later.
Yeah.
Let's wait.
Yeah, the Rode wireless mics, I have them. I own them, but I did get a set of the Holyland Larks. So there you go. It depends on which Rode wireless mics you're going with, because they have 4 different renditions of the wireless mics. So Rode mics come in 4 different shapes and sizes. So depends on which one you're going for. But I'm talking about the Wireless 2 Pros, I believe. So yeah.
I just used some OEM Amazon because I needed something quick and cheapish. I actually got it because it has 4 mics, but the mics, 2 of them don't work anymore. Utter useless.
Yeah,
So,
and that's what I'm trying to say. Like the Holy Land system is a credible system, so it's cheaper and it's cheap, not very cheap, but decently cheap or well suited for what we need to do. So that's why I said
love it.
it's a good thing to get. So there
Janu's
you go.
here. You're right, Janu. How you doing, mate? You're just logging on as we're about to log off in 5 minutes.
There you go. Yeah, the Rode ME is a very low tech mic. It's the same as the Holy Land Lark. So if you can get that one, get it.
Yeah.
But I think the Holy Land is better off in terms of size and shape. It's a lot smaller. It actually looks like a button, and they sell
Okay.
it with stickers. So you can actually sticker it, and it's got, you can put your own brand on it. It's kind of cool.
Oh,
So there
nice.
you
I
go.
like it. I'll check it out. What I was going to say, I was going to just one last hurrah while everyone's still here. We're wrapping up in a couple of minutes, as you know, because we come to the end of the show. But could you hit the like button for us while you're there? Perfect. Thank you. Only if you liked it. If you didn't like it, just don't hit the like button. But
Or
if
just
you
hit
do,
it twice.
really appreciated. Hey?
Just hit the like button twice, or dislike button twice.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing. It's fine.
It's like double hitting.
There you go.
I love it. So, any plans for the week ahead, Rahul? While we're just say goodbye to the guys in the chat, let everyone say their bits.
Yeah, so I told you I tore down Dragon's Lair, so I gotta fix this. All my track is in shambles, so I'm actually gonna have to sort out all my track pieces, recatalog them, put everything away again, so that I can clear up that space, because I'm opening up a new live streaming space for board gaming and some live events that I'm gonna be doing. So there you go. I have a lot of work cut out for me over the weekend and over the next week, because next week's not this Saturday, but the following Saturday is the first board gaming club day and night at my house. So I got to get ready for that.
Okay. What board games are you playing?
Well, there's a variety of board games. There is
Got a schedule.
It depends. It really depends on what who shows up, first of all, because we could do 8-player games. We could be doing 5-player games. So it all depends.
Yeah.
And also, it's part of Conquest Lair, so we'll be live streaming the games, so it should be fun. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I hope it goes well.
Yeah.
I am
Twister.
not doing much.
Yeah. If I get
Twister.
yeah, that's not the type of
No,
board game
that'd
we'll
be
playing,
hilarious. Roll right leg to red spot. It's like over there in the horizon.
There you go.
It's just like that. I can make it because I've had 16 shots before you guys turned up.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh dear. Anyway, mate, it's been good.
It has.
So we'll see you in a couple of weeks. I hang out again.
Thank you to all the guys that hung out with us in the chat. We appreciate it. Pete, good show.
Yeah. Cheers,
good
guys.
And till next time, see you later.
All right, guys, have a good one. Ta-da a bit.